individual that every opportunity I have, I sleep at her house. And her ability, her warmth, her singularity of purpose, grace and elegance reminds us as to why we do the type of things that we do. So Sam, ek waardeer dit baie. You know, I've just come back from the G20 in Osaka Summit. South Africa is the only country in Africa who is a member of the G20. On our way to Osaka, they have what is called the B20 for business. So we met at Tokyo, we did the dog's body, we came up with 7 resolutions that we call the communique that the politicians will then take, and out of it, they make some declarations. Like the business people in Japan, whenever they open their mouth, they say, that has been hit not by 1 atomic bomb, but by 2, and they are still here to tell the story. A country that is nothing, 0 mineral wealth. And yet in Africa, the good Lord has been kind not only to give us in abundance, but every single solitary one of the minerals that the world needs, we have them as number 1 or number 2. The world's number 1 platinum producer at 83%. Diamond producer. We used to be the world's number 1 gold producer up until 2010, when we produced 1,000 tons of gold per annum. Now, if we touch 140 tons, it will be too much. We're not even in the top 5, and yet we are the only country that goes to 5 kilometers to the bottom of the earth at Western Deep level, now called Mponen Old, owned by Anglo Gold. And yet we couldn't use these skills to have an underground. And we became second to Egypt on our way towards the 2010 Soccer World Cup. And here's a small island, Japan, that built itself to be the 2nd biggest economy in the world. 120 million people, 20 million of them are in mainland China, where there's 1.4 billion people, and they work there to improve the quality of lives of the majority of people of Chinese extraction in Toyota, amongst others. And I compare and contrast it in my own head about the 1.3 billion of us in Africa, 54 countries that speak 2,000 languages, with a continental GDP of $6 trillion US. Nigeria, 170 million people, 420 billion US. South Africa, the 3rd, depending on the exchange rate, at 350 billion US. And say, but why is it that poverty still has a black face? And out of the 7 billion or so odd people in the world, 1.4 billion have no form of access to energy whatsoever. But 647 million of them are in Africa. No wonder we are called the dark continent. And I'm reminded that even in Angola, where we waged a war as South Africans for more than 10 years and didn't publicly admit it, when they open their mouth, they say after Savimbi died. And on budget, so in this ANC-led government has never delivered one project on time, on budget and info. If you wanted to be simple without being simplistic, you'd say the old SAB Miller, has twice as many schools as government does. And they deliver to these shebeens, twice as many shebeens as government has schools, and they deliver twice a week to these shebeens. So 25,000 schools, 63,000 shebeens, they deliver twice a week, and this government can't deliver once a year books to Limpopo. That even the national multi-product pipeline, conceived at 7.2 billion rands, delivered when it was finally completed at 17.9 billion. That the latest is the biggest coal-fired power stations in the world. The biggest. We are the 4th largest utility in the world, the only one that still does distribution, generation, and transmission in one entity. Everywhere else in the world, these are 3 separate businesses, often listed in 3 different legal entities. So Midupi was supposed to give us an extra 9.6 gigawatts of electricity on top of the 43 gigawatts of power that we already have. 57.8 million South Africans. Nigeria has 170 million people. They've got a plan, integrated energy plan, integrated resource plan, that says by 2030 they want to have 43 gigawatt nameplate generating capacity, which we already have, with a third of the people. Budgeted at 60, Kusile at 70. The costs at the end of 2018, 130 billion and 140 billion. Midupi should have been completed in 2014. But even the 3 units that are threatening to get on stream at the moment are not even functioning at 60% of their capacity. Lastly, I suppose, is to take this thing called education seriously, because I am in an educational institution. Because education matters, not because it's the surest way in which you can transcend social classes. Be born in the informal settlements of Alexander, just across the bridge, 4 kilometers to the richest square mile in the continent. But after 23, 25 years of hard work, you can afford a house in the leafy suburbs of Brazil. Not because you want a tender, but because you've earned it, you deserve it, and you can afford it. Because when one steadily bears the midnight oil, one gains access to the domain of knowledge and wisdom, the world of meaning, the world that has no frontiers, the world that cannot be conquered without a persistent crusade. So that when we speak, like you guys do, of the 4th industrial revolution, that we are mindful, conscious, purposeful, and deliberate. That if we don't think for ourselves, we place our future in the hands of others, that it is up to us to create our own new world. So if I had time and I didn't mind about giving you indigestion, I would say business needs to do 6 big burning platform issues that they need to lead on. Because gone are the days when business used to look at government and say, no, you need to give us a conducive environment in which business can thrive. No, you must give us regulatory certainty and policy stability. Gone are the days when we used to look at labor and say, you strike for too long, you nearly destroyed this economy, the 3-month strike at Marikana, because you destroyed economies in the Eastern Cape, not just adjacencies around Marikana. But where can we lead with this disproportionate voice that we have? Because from those that much is given, much more is expected. So business needs to lead on land reform, not just expropriation without compensation. Because on land reform, there's restitution, redistribution, and land development. And yet we haven't even completed a land audit. Who owns what, under what circumstances? And no, don't worry, the people of Stellenbosch, we're not coming for your farms. They're safe. Practical things like, there are 3.5 million people in Soweto of the 6.3 million people in Gauteng. So Soweto has more people than Botswana, Lesotho, Namibia, and Swaziland. Each one of those has less than 2 million. Imagine if business recognized that this is a market that can really become profit. If you give every single solitary one of them title deeds, give! Because when these houses were built, by 2010, because I used it as a reference point, they had paid for these houses more than fourfold. They get a title deed on Tuesday. On Friday, they leverage this at upside. They can start a small and medium enterprise. Our contribution of SMEs into new jobs is at 15%. The BRICS counterparts north of 60%. Imagine how much economic activity can be generated before we come to the Stellenbosch farms. The army is sitting on prime real estate everywhere else. And if that parcel of land was let go by government owns more land than the private sector. But they spend 9 months debating expropriation without compensation when it's within their power to do something. I didn't want to unpack it, but Section 25 of our Constitution, Article 3A, that 8th line, says when conditions of fair and equitable have been adequately fulfilled, compensation can be down to 0. There's your expropriation without compensation. So here, we didn't even need to spook the market about creating a constitutional review committee, multi-party, and have lots of noise. It was about doing the execution. Of the 400 MPs of Rolihlahla Nelson Mandela first cabinet, who inherited a technically bankrupt country in 5 years, quadrupled the GDP of this country, handed over to Thabo Mbeki, who gave us 43 consecutive quarters of positive GDP growth. And in 2007, the wheels came off on our way to Polokwane. In 2009, we had Jacob Gedle Zuma as the president. We're going to regret that choice. So had we just continued on that trajectory, Mandela Mbeki, not the precipitous drop, unemployment will be 16%, not 27.1. GDP will be 6%, not 0.8 of last year. We would have banked $1 trillion South African rands into our business. That is the cost of state capture. So of the 400 MPs of Rolihlahla Nelson Mandela's cabinet, the one with the least resources was the Department of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries. Least resources. Even today, 25 years into that democracy, it still doesn't have a permanent land judge. So we were sleeping on the wheel. So here we are dealing, again, with the lack of doing, of execution, of implementation, not adequacy of policy. So we are behaving like George W. Bush Jr. All the 16 people who brought down the Twin Towers, every single soldier are of the Saudi descent. And with Colin Powell, they say, but we'll bore the hell out of Iraq. Business needs to lead on transformation. You said it's fundamentally breaking the past so that the future bears no resemblance to this dark place where we come from, where the two never shall meet. Business must look like us. 51% of the population is female. In 2019, we pay women 83% of what we pay men for work of equal value. And yet we know that when you put a smartphone in the hands of women, not only does the health, nutrition, and education of their own children improve, but that of society as well. So I'm a beneficiary of patriarchy. The system accepts that I can occupy the C-suite. That's why in 1996 I was the MD of the world's biggest and oldest elevator company. Just 2 years into democracy. The system accepts that as a man, you can ascend to those dizzy heights. But if a woman were to do that, the system would be shocked, because it's not designed to support, to understand, to be receptive to this fresh and new perspective. That's why men must do much more towards the liberation of women. Not empowerment, they're already empowered. I mean, at home I know Susan is the boss. 24th of August will be happily married for 37 years. I can tell you, I do everything that she plans for me. Of a designed system that's worse than just apartheid. So white people must work harder to ensure that black people are given boots and straps with which they can pull themselves up. Because it's manifestly in our interest. Business needs to lead on getting us out of this fiscal crisis, because we stole more money than we are generating. So we need to turn that around, because if we don't, we'll be another failed African country. Business needs to lead on retaining the few jobs that we have, even under the most difficult of circumstances. Because there's a general good in business. Business can't continue to be an island of prosperity in a sea of poverty, and you think that you're going to be sustainable. That's what prompted me to try and write a book, because even if English is your 11th language, and you break the Queen's language from time to time, I thought it's not too bad when you've been an MD since 1996, that even if you are thick, surely you know something, you've got something to share. So I was attempting, albeit in a small way, to chronicle, to archive and curate our own stories, because we have become spectators of our own lived experiences. So the title comes from an African adage that says, lift as you rise. That there is nothing more powerful for the heart than extending a hand and lifting another human being as you rise. You don't have to wait until you are MD, CEO, or president. You take 2 steps and you do, because if you do that, you're completing God's work. Lift as you rise, because nature is a wonderful metaphor for business. And we can learn so much from nature. Nature does nothing for itself. Everything that nature does, it does for others. That's why rivers don't drink their own water. Trees don't eat their own fruit. And the sun does not shine because it needs the warmth or the vitamin D. Flowers don't give off the fragrance because they themselves want to smell like Fontainebleau. They do it for others. So the lesson is, the higher you rise, the more lift